Today on AskBloop, how can you tell if your idea is worth pursuing? Welcome to AskBloop, Maury from BloopAnimation.com. It's time for your questions. If you're new here, on this show we answer audience questions directly from the comment section, mostly about animation or filmmaking. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to the channel. And now for the questions. If you don't have the equipment that allows you to render fast, what other options do you have? I have actually used a render farm when I rendered Tasteful. It's not cheap, but it gets the job done super fast. I'll put a link to the one I used in the description, but you can Google to find a bunch of them and compare the prices. How do you pick questions for this show? I simply go through them every week and try to answer whatever I can in the comments. The questions that need a longer answer and ones that I actually have the answer to are the ones that I pick for the show. A lot of questions are ones that I already answered in the past, so if I don't answer your question, that might be the reason. When story ideas come to you, how can you know if it's a good idea or not? In my case, when ideas come up, I always say, no, that's stupid. You can't make a movie about something like this. I always think my ideas are not good enough. That's a very hard question to answer right. My first reaction is that if you always think your ideas are not good enough, the problem might be with you and your self-confidence, and not the ideas themselves. No one knows what is a good idea or not. There's a bunch of stuff that were created out of ideas many people thought were stupid. Almost everyone thought Star Wars was a very stupid project and no one wanted to make it. Even the actors themselves during the production thought they were making some silly kids movie and didn't get it at all. So there's really no way of knowing what will end up being a great story or a great project. You can tell some people about your idea, but again, we're risking them telling you it's a stupid idea, when it might actually not be. I think at the end of the day, it's really up to the filmmaker to decide if the idea is worth pursuing or not. I can tell you that from my own experience making 3 short films, I have never asked anyone if they think my idea was good enough or not. Yes, I told people about the idea when I was making it, but it was more for general feedback rather than permission. I already decided I was going to make those films when I talked to people about them. I think what you're waiting for is that permission. You're waiting for someone to give you approval to make your project, and that's never going to happen. Waiting for permission is a form of procrastination, which is caused by the resistance we all have, which is caused by fear. So stop being afraid, pick an idea you like, stop questioning yourself, and make a film. If it ends up sucking, you'll know better for next time. At least you made something. And if you have any more questions about that or anything else, write them down in the comment section below. Make sure you are subscribed to see if your questions were answered, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.